Folks, we are living in some crazy times. This is Isaac for SE Wolverines. So, as I speak, Iran has launched drones towards Israel. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we're in some uncharted waters. First time Iran has attacked Israel. So there is a first time for everything, folks. Don't have a normalcy bias where you think this can't happen here. There's many scenarios that could play out with this. I don't like it at all. Iran is sending drones towards Israel, and that's the narrative out there. There could be many different reasons or many different things out there. I'm not here to talk about that right now. The narrative is Iran is attacking Israel. Now, Israel's going to do a counterstrike. And when Israel does that counterstrike, it's going to be all hell is breaking loose. President Biden's already said we'll help defend Israel. It's going to drag U.S. into it. Iran is friends with Russia, so Russia could possibly be dragged into it. We're already supplying weapons on one front in Ukraine against Russia. Folks, stay on your toes. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm not here to panic you, but this is what this might not be the big one, but the big ones start from stuff just like this. All right, I don't have all the answers. I'm not claiming that I know everything, and I don't really care where you are in the world. This stuff is crazy, and if you pay an ounce of attention, we are in some uncharted waters right now. This stuff is crazy. These people and their actions, they're putting all of our lives in jeopardy. Life is never what you expected. Life is always things come out of the blue, hit you sideways. Don't think this can't happen here, man. Don't think this can't happen here. Our southern border is wide open. There could be, if we go into a war, you don't think they have groups over here in the United States and they want to talk about some national security when our border is wide open in these times right now. This stuff is out of control, y'all. It's been out of control. So I'm not saying it's the end, but right now, first time ever you've seen in life that Iran is attacking Israel. They've always used proxy groups or whatever to attack Israel. It hasn't been a country to attack Israel like Iran. So don't say it can't ever happen, because there's a first for everything, and don't think it can't happen here. This stuff is so complex. I can't begin to tell you that I got it all figured out. I think I have a pretty good gauge on it, though. I tell people to prep, because if you don't look out for yourself, who is going to look out for you? So I tell people to prep in case the world turns upside down. But at the same time, the world is bigger than just us. You know, we're just constantly caught up in our own little world. What's right in front of you. We get wrapped up in our personal lives a lot. But there's a big world out there, and that world just keeps spinning. And that world isn't going to stop because you got something going on in your personal life. So get ready, folks. Our many groups, multiple groups, vying for power and control in the world. And me and you aren't like that. We're not power hungry. We don't look to manipulate people. We don't look to control people. We don't wish to enslave people. But there's people out there that do. I don't want us to have a normalcy bias, thinking stuff cannot happen to us because it's never happened before. There's all sorts of powers and people manipulating it for whatever cause they're for. Everybody's jockeying to be the big dog on top. Now, me and you don't think like that, because we don't sit there and want to run and control people's lives. But there's people out there that do, and you can believe what I'm saying, and you don't have to believe it. There are people at the top, and it's just not one group. There's multi-groups playing people off of each other, manipulating things. And I've said it since the first time I've been making videos on here. Folks, get ready. Get ready for whatever is going to come. You have a former U.S. president, and I don't even care if you like the guy or not. I don't even care. Just look at the situation. You have a former U.S. president getting charges brought against him like you never seen before. Why is that? Ask yourself, why is that? You know, people want to say, I don't get into politics. I understand why you don't. People that say I don't get into politics, trust me, I understand why you don't. Trust me. But there's a difference of getting really into politics and being aware of what's going on around you. Maybe people just don't even care. Maybe people just don't even care, man. But if you got a family and you got kids, to me, you should care. You should care a little bit of what's going on around you, because our space is getting manipulated. People are playing each other off of one another, and it's sad how it's going about. Now, they're saying Iran's launching drones towards Israel, and people are going for broke, and they're going for it all right now. And you can believe it or you don't have to believe it. You can do whatever you want to do, folks. But these people are out of their minds. These people are out of their minds, and they're playing with our lives. You can see all the sides breaking apart. Middle East closed down. No civilian flights around it. Iran is buddy-buddy with Russia. Israel and the U.S. are buddy-buddies. If Israel goes against Iran, U.S. is going to get dragged into it. Russia's not just going to sit back. If Iran is in a hot war against Israel, it's going to drag the U.S., Russia, and a whole bunch of other countries into it. And you could see how this was coming about for months now. You know, everybody's sitting there with their eyes on elections coming up in the U.S., and I can see why. Because stuff is so crazy. You want a little piece of having it normal. Of having it normal how it always was. It's a long time from now, and anything can happen. We all should pray. I'm not telling you to panic. I'm not trying to tell people to panic. Just realize we are in some crazy times right now. Now, I'll try to get back. I just kind of wanted to shoot a little brief report, and I'm going to come back and make a longer video, and we'll see how things unfold, and we'll go from there. So this is SE Wolverines. Keep your eyes to the skies and pray that cooler heads will prevail out of all this. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know exactly what's going down, but all I see is I don't like it. It doesn't feel right to me. But if, just in case, Iran and Israel go all out, folks, stay on your toes and pray. This is Isaac with SE Wolverines. Wishing y'all the best. Much love to you, and God bless.
SE Wolverines!